Hi guys, welcome back to Gilly Bikes. Today I'm having a go on the all new Harley Davidson Sportster S. I've waited a long time for this bike to come out since I've seen the press release for it. Really like the look of it, so I've been looking forward to this one. Have a look around the bike. I'll go through the specs and you tell me what you think of the looks of it. For me, I think it is beautiful. I think it is a really stunning bike. So have a look and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Here is the Harley Davidson Sportster S. It's the 2021. As I've said, have a look round. Please excuse how dirty this bike is because it's filthy, but it's the time of year and that's just what you're gonna get. I think you've got to wear black leather when you're on a Harley. It's just standard, the same as when you're at traffic lights, you've got to rev the nuts off it. Standard. Have a look round, tell me what you think about it in the comments, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. So let's run through the specs of this bike. The Harley Davidson 2021 Sportster S. Prices start at £13,995, and if you want anything other than the vivid black, so like this white one, it goes up to £14,245. So this bike does come with a 1252cc engine, and that delivers 125 newton meters of torque and 90 horsepower, which I'm sure you would agree is quite low for an engine of this size. That being said, if you do stay with me for the test ride, you will see that it has more than enough power. There's a few extras you can get with this bike, including the additional rear seat, but if you look at the room available there, you're going to have an arse smaller than mine to sit on that. It does have Bluetooth connectivity, so you can access phone calls, music and navigation, which I think is a good feature for a bike of this type. And you can see there the buttons to control the phone, as well as the ignition button. And on the other side we've got more buttons everywhere with this, with your standard heated grips, which I do love, and we've got the menu and home button and horn and everything else on that side. And sorry again, it's absolutely filthy, this bike, but it still looks good. Keep watching for the test ride, have a look at how it performs in a few different types of roads. Join me, you might enjoy it. I know I will. I am fastly approaching 1,000 subscribers, and that's all thanks to you guys, so I thank you. Don't forget to tell your friends, get them to like and subscribe as well. The more the merrier. The suspension on it is rock solid. Rock solid. You do feel every single bump on it, but you go over a bump and you know about it. As always, I will try my best to try this bad boy out on a few different types of roads, so we can see what it's like going quickly, going slowly, through the town and on the open road. So we'll get a nice overall feel for it today. Your feet are forward. It's a strange seating position, if I'm totally honest with you, because my feet are forward as you would expect with a cruiser, but I'm kind of lent a little bit forward like you would expect with a sports bike, so it's kind of somewhere in between the two with the seating position. It's strange. You're not sat up and you're not sat in the armchair like you are on a lot of cruisers, but it's not uncomfortable, it's just different. But we'll see our fare after a couple of hours in the seat. It's not a cheap bike, I mean, this one I'm sitting on now will be a touch over £14,000 brand new, because it hasn't got the standard black, which is the only free colour that they do. In fact, I'll put on the screen now a couple of the different colours, because it's only £200. I say only, it is only when the bike's around 14, so £200 you can change the colour, otherwise you get the standard black. Personally, I like the standard black. I do like this TFT screen as well. It's not overcomplicated. As you can see, we've got the speedo, we've got the rev meter going round, fuel gauge, gear indicator, and the time, which is wrong by the way, because there's no way I'd be up at that time in the morning. And this just indicates that we're in road mode. So you can see there we got road mode, sport mode, that's a custom one, and then rain mode. We'll go back to road mode for now. It's certainly not lacking in power, this bike. Even in rain mode it feels like it's got a bit of a kick to it. Road mode, yeah, I'd be perfectly happy if road mode was the top one, but I'm going to try sport mode. I want to see if sport mode has any difference. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow! What the hell? Cruisers shouldn't be able to do that. That's obscene. Nearly pulled my arms out my sockets. That's not what I expected. Wow. I thought Harleys were supposed to be slow like tractors. What are they playing at? Oh, I want to give that another go now. Only up to the speed limit, mind. Right, let's see. Oh my word. It has no wind protection. Because as well as it trying to rip my arms off, I'm also being blown backwards by the wind as well, so it's a double whammy of oh my god. It is impressive though. When I had my 650 cruiser I thought that was nippy, but you kind of ran out of power. This doesn't. You kind of run out of balls, I think, or I run out of balls, because it's a bit tasty. My right leg is getting very warm. So when you're in your normal riding position, not a problem. When you put your feet down, your leg is resting on the exhaust. So I know it's got a bit of case in there to prevent you from getting burned, but you can feel the warmth coming through it. The suspension is solid. It's not made for rough terrain, this. And this road is a little bit naff, if I'm honest with you, and you do feel every single bump. But I like it. I don't know why, because it doesn't feel great. Oh, especially yeah, you can't do these bends quickly. I'm sure you can if you're good on a bike, don't give me loads of grief. I can't do it, not you can't do it. You might be able to do it. I just can't, because I just feel like I've got to wrestle it round the bends. I'm sure if you were living with this bike and you had it for longer than what I've got it today, I'm sure you'd get used to that and you'd be able to whiz around these corners. But for me, it just feels like, I won't say a struggle. Struggle's wrong, because it's still a lot of fun. I can't go quickly round the bend on it, and I'm still having a whale of a time, mind. I still like it. Oh, until I go over a bump. I'm a fat lad, but I'm a fat lad riding a Harley, so I'm cool. And I'm in traffic, so yes, you're a Harley. You've got to rev at the traffic lights to show everyone you're a Harley. I look cool, and I feel cool, and that's all that matters. As long as you look and feel cool. And I know people will say, you don't look cool, you're a fat lad on a Harley, and that's true, but I look and feel cool when I look at me, so you shut up. Oh, traffic lights. Yes, traffic light grumble. As you would expect with this shorty as well. Both feet on the floor, because this seat is a low one. You on sport mode? You on? Yes. Oh, traffic lights. Look at me. I'm gonna have to call this the bone shaker. Actually reminds me of an old Suzuki Jeep I had in my youth, and I absolutely loved it, and it was really uncomfortable, and every time you went over a bump you were bouncing all over the place. But I don't think I've ever loved a car like I love that thing. Absolutely loved it. And do you know what, I think I'm getting the same appreciation for this. It isn't comfortable when you're going over the little bumps in the road. It's not, but do you know what? I absolutely love it. Oh, what's happening to me? I'm going to do some sneaky. Traffic lights. Oh, I'm at traffic lights, I nearly forgot. I hope you've enjoyed today's test ride. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to get some fuel in, then I'm going to take this bike back. So thanks for watching Gilly Bikes. I've been Gilly, you've been beautiful. See you later, guys.